Hey everybody, Mrthefanboy here. I'm going to be doing several different wrestling reviews from different eras. And right now, this is my review of WWE Raw November 7th, 2005 from the very famed Ruthless Aggression era. This was one of my favorite Raws of 2005. The show started off with Eric Bischoff in the ring. Eric Bischoff in the ring shooting on cutting a promo on SmackDown, setting up for the interpromotional match between Raw and SmackDown that Sunday at um um Survivor Series. He first of all he calls out the entire Raw roster out here. He first makes Edge go to SmackDown to fight Batista for bailing on Raw at Taboo Tuesday. Then of course, um, then of course, Eric Bischoff demands that the Raw superstars step up and form a team to fight SmackDown at Survivor Series 2005. Carlito is the first up. He says he is not a talk show host. He is a wrestler and that he is the best superstar on Raw. Awesome promo from Carlito. Shelton Benjamin interrupts him. Shelton Benjamin interrupts him and Eric Bischoff Shelton Benjamin cuts a promo on how he is the best wrestler, the best athlete on Raw, and Eric Bischoff likes this and makes a match between Carlito and Shelton Benjamin. Carlito and Shelton Benjamin as the opening match of the night. Then Gregory Helms wants a match with his former partner Rosie, and I keep forgetting what Mickey James asked for, but this was an awesome promo to start the show. It really gets me excited. It still to this day gets me excited for the Raw and SmackDown feud. This, in my opinion, was one of the best feuds of the Ruthless Aggression. And with that being said, the very first match of the night was Carlito versus Shelton Benjamin. This was a phenomenal match. I hated Carlito when he first came to WWE, but when they moved him to Raw, best thing ever. He had awesome matches with Ric Flair and Shelton Benjamin, Chris Masters, and many more. And this right here was an awesome match. Carlito wins. I keep forgetting how he won, but he won the match. Next match of the night was a Divas tag team match between Mickey James and Trish Stratus versus Candice Michelle and Victoria for a Divas match. This is right around the time I stopped caring about the Divas, but this right here was an awesome Divas tag team match. Candice Michelle wins when she hits Trish Stratus with some kind of cane. I think I keep forgetting what she hit her with, but she hit her with that, and the heels got the 1-2-3. Next match of the night was one of my favorite matches of the night. That was the street fight between Trevor Murdoch and Lance Cade versus Cade and Big Show. Cade and Big Show went after an awesome, intense, hardcore match. Cade and Big Show double choke slam Lance Cade through the table for the 1-2-3. Next match of the night was Ric Flair versus what was that? Yeah, Ric Flair versus Rob Conway in another awesome match. Ric Flair defeats Rob Conway with the figure four. After the match, Triple H comes from behind and grabs Ric Flair with some kind of chain, and they started brawling throughout the crowd, setting up their eventual cage last man standing match at Survivor Series 2005. And the main event was awesome. It was Kurt Angle and Chris Masters with Sean Daivari as the referee versus Shawn Michaels and John Cena. Back and forth. This was an awesome match. One of the best matches Cena had that year. One of the best Raw main events of all time. The crowd was hot for this match. The whole night, and the crowd made this match even more epic. The match ends. The match ends when when Shawn Michaels brings a chair to the ring. Sean Daivari takes it from him and disqualifies Shawn Michaels. Michaels sweet shit music masters while he's not paying attention. Then Kurt Angle clotheslines. Michaels outside the ring. John Cena then attacks Kurt Angle. But then Sean Daivari from behind hits John Cena with the chair, and the match ends with Coach and Jerry King Lawler talking about what happened and showing replays. That's how the show ends, and like I said, this is one of my favorite Raws of 2005. Gonna upload SmackDown November 11th, 2005. Eddie Guerrero's last show in a minute. All right, Mr. the Fanboy out.